Welcome to Season 1, Episode 1 of Shop Talk with Jeff Allen from TSR Chassis. Jeff, thanks for having us. We appreciate you letting us stop by. Usually what I do in all my interviews, first off, I always start with, how did you get into racing?
Well, I became a fan at a young age, like 4 years old, when my stepdad was a cop at Speedrome. So I did a lot of watching and just wanted to be a race car driver all my life until I was able to make it happen myself. So I was probably 15 years old when I was able to put a Speedrome car together and drove like 2 races, and then that was the start of it. And just a little bit of racing here, a little bit of racing there, nothing for very long stints at a time at all.
Right. So how did you get into racing super stocks?
About 8 years ago, Chris Hillman had a car for sale, and he wanted to get rid of it, and he knew I wanted to buy one, so I just bought him out. And
perfect timing, man.
Yeah, perfect timing, and I raced it, I think, 5 or 6 races that year, and realized I was too busy, and just sold it. Just sold the same package that I bought for the same money that I bought it for, and kind of got out of it at that point, and then got back into it again a couple years ago when I had another opportunity to get into super stock.
So you are part owner of TSR Chassis. How did the TSR Chassis thing come about?
I think it was kind of like a joke in the shop one night. We were grinding rust on a bomber, and one of us, either me or Travis, came up with the idea of, heck, we ought to go super stock race and get away from this rust.
Right.
And we kind of both thought it would, be fun, and didn't really take it serious, but it was kind of in the back of our minds. And then, like a month later, the TSR deal, chassis jig, became for sale. So we thought, hey, why not?
Right. So you guys are just strictly, so the Mooresville Welding Company is a welding company here in Mooresville that you own?
Yeah, that's my business.
And then, so you guys just took that, and then with the TSR jig, have created the TSR chassis today, correct?
Yeah, we lean on Mooresville Welding a bit for their buying power and their the space that they have to fabricate in, and we kind of build the chassis in the cover of darkness. But yeah, we lean on Mooresville Welding quite a bit for space.
Gotcha. How many chassis are you guys building a year now?
Well, we've really only had one good year at it. COVID was kind of a slowdown, but after COVID, then this last year, I think we built eight chassis. So that's really the only year we've been full production.
Gotcha. And so far, because I know TSR chassis is probably one of the toughest chassis right now in the super stock division.
Yeah.
What accomplishments have you guys made through the TSR chassis so far? Like any big wins, championships, that type of stuff?
Well, when we bought the jig, they had 4 consecutive national championship titles under their belt, and since we bought it, people that have been driving our chassis have won 2 or 3 more. We're up to 6 in a row now. Well, okay, so that's two under our ownership and 4 previous. So yeah, that's really the biggest thing there, and a lot of track championships too, like JT and West McLaren and a few others, you know, getting track championships, but probably the biggest thing is the national championships.
Gotcha. What is the lead time on it? If I was to inquire about a chassis today, what's normally your guys' lead time on the chassis?
We can put one out in about 2 weeks.
About 2 weeks?
Yeah, pretty easy.
And I did notice you guys have a lot more of a collar option. You guys got quite a bit of collars to choose from on your chassis?
Well, we sub out the powder coating.
Oh, gotcha.
So yeah, there's really unlimited amount of colors you could have.
Gotcha. What's your plans for the rest of the year as far as driving in your car? Do you have any big races or anything planned for the rest of the year?
No, I just like to bounce around and have fun at different tracks and meet people, and so far I haven't missed one at Paragon yet, so I'll probably stay there, and haven't missed one at Bloomington yet, so I'll probably stay there, but on their off weeks I'll bounce around and race where I can, and hopefully get a new track in under my belt here and there and meet some new people here and there.
Right, gotcha. Do you plan on driving anything other than super stocks later down the road?
No, this is where I'm going.
Gotcha. Trying to think of some other questions. Where do you see TSR going in the future? Are you guys planning on, obviously you build as many chassis as you can build, if people order them obviously then you got to build them. But will TSR chassis go to anything other than super stocks?
I don't think so.
Strictly
no,
super
we're just continuing something that's very refined and very good, and don't plan on any changes, maybe than other, you know, a little gusset tab here or there, you know, maybe a little improvement here and there, but no changes to speak of, and not going to develop any other type of chassis that we know of right now.
Right, gotcha. We're going to do a shop tour now with Jeff as far as his cars go. He's got 2 cars. He's got a white one and a black one, like we were just talking about, you know, off camera, but Jeff likes to use this as research and development cars. So we'll take a walk around the shop, kind of check it out, and Jeff can explain some stuff that they got going on here, and we'll see what's happening. So this here's your black car, right, Jeff?
Yeah, it's just happen to be doing a little bit of body work on it.
Which is a never-ending thing, right? Most of the time.
Yeah. It's been pretty clean all year, but this last weekend it got to the point where we got to redo some stuff.
Right. And then this one over here is the white.
Yep.
You said you've ran this car how many times this year?
5 times, I think,
5 times
this year. We're just doing a little bump steering, Ackerman, fine tuning, adjusting, making sure things are right, R&D.
Research and development, you gotta have it. So Jeff was telling us earlier that this trailer is the hospitality trailer. So what do you got going on here, Jeff? You got AC, heat, the whole 9 yards?
Yeah, and refreshments and t-shirts and hats, and we welcome racers and fans to come say hi to us, hang out for a minute, and get to know people.
Gotcha. And you have a whole full department over here for yourself.
Yeah, that's the healing shell.
Yeah, tires and bumpers and all that good stuff.
Yeah, stuff you can grab and hurry if you need.
What's a typical Saturday morning for you guys? I mean, is it like, do you have stuff ready Friday night before you go Saturday, or?
Yeah, pretty much ready. We might need to load the car or something, but we try to show up around 11 or noon and get out here at 1 and go wherever we're going.
What's the farthest you guys been this year?
I've been to Terre Haute, Bloomington, Brownstown, Paragon. So just the central Indiana tracks. We don't go up north.
Gotcha. Was Terre Haute your first time this year?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I liked it. I drove the track wrong, but it was fun.
Was it?
I'll be better next time.
Carry a lot of speed and momentum there, don't you?
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah.
Yeah, anyway, this is a pretty cool shop Jeff has.
Thank you.
We'll get some more small video and check it out. Got a really nice shop here. Here's when Jeff was doing the interview. Here's part of the championships he was talking about: 2016, 2017, 18, 19, 20, and 21. And JT won track championships at 2 different tracks last year.
Yeah, he did. Thunder Valley and Hammertown. Yep.
So, pretty cool shop, Jeff.
Thank you
for letting us come up again. Well, I think that's about it for the interview portion of it. I appreciate it, Jeff. Thanks for letting us come up. We hope to see you at track soon. We'll definitely spread the word about TSR chassis and Jeff Allen as a racer too, because it's really cool to come up here and talk to you and see what all you got going on here in your own shop. So we wish you the best of luck for the rest of the year, and thanks for watching this episode of Shop Talk, and we will see you down the road.